What it is, guys? It's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more Dokkan Battle. We have got a big update to the game. The reason it took me so long to get this video, actually, if you guys are having problems with the update from the App Store, I had to go all the way. I had to restart my phone. It let me do some of it and then clear cache in the App Store, so just be aware. You may have to, or say App Store. Good Lord. Play Store. App Store, probably the same thing. You may have to go to that extent and do all that. I had so many problems downloading it this morning. I just wasn't able to get to it. I had to go take a, basically, sleep on it and figure out what to do because I was having a fit, man. Alright. So there's a lot to talk about, guys. A lot to talk about. So buckle up. This is about to be a long video, but there's a lot of great information to be had in here, okay? First of all, let's go to the news. Update 4.01. Alright, added new characters, recommended characters. We'll talk about that in a moment. And why it's shameful on my part. Added new function, character growth. This is really sweet. We'll show that off too. Okay. Add a new function, tag. Oh yeah, we'll definitely show tag off. Tag has some interesting implications for, especially for Battlefield, for me at least. And I'm sure it'll come in handy otherwise. Okay, you can now search for characters. I like that, because there are a few characters that I've had a hard time finding in my bin. I like this a lot. Optimize details of Dokkan Awakening medals. You can now go to the event that gives you that Dokkan Awakening medal. Okay? You won't be able to access events that are currently unavailable. So, we'll go forward around with that too. Added scroll bar function to display on the right while scrolling through certain pages. Move fast through pages by moving the scroll bar. That's super handy. Adjustments made to Dokkan Awakening for easier viewing. Adjusted certain user interfaces. Display data size while downloading. I did notice that was the 300 meg download earlier. Adjusted filter. The default filter. That'll actually be something we show off here in a moment. Adjusted friend filter. That's kind of nice. Fix some bugs. Baba Shop viewing. This will be a fixer in the next update. Game will crash after a battle run ends if the following two conditions met. An ally has transformed the effect of such as fusion to Patara fusion. Ooh. That's... Defeating boss with the character, special stages, giant agreement. I've not had that problem. We'll see what happens. This will be fixed during the next version update. Interesting. So, there you go. Update through the App Store or the Play Store. There you go, guys. So let's talk about these new quality of life updates we got, and we're going to go to character list. Because we don't use character lists very often, right? So first things first, I'm going to turn tags off. And if we go up here to the top, and you notice here, choose display order. So we can now go in here and we can choose all this stuff. Just like we did before. It's just not at the very tip top like it was. You got to click on this and go in there and go by cost. And you can actually choose ascending or descending order. Okay? I can choose by cheapest units, which I like. I think that's pretty sweet. Because then I'll actually be able to go up and down through here. The only thing I noticed they did take away, I don't know if I noticed it before, the hidden buttons at the top and the bottom are gone. They're not there. I don't know if they took those away in the previous version. I just never noticed. But yeah, that's a thing. That is most certainly a thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and go into tags then. Okay. Turning tags on. Okay. Up here at the top, here are your tags. So you can now set, okay, these are units without tags. These are part of tag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go to tag 1. Tag 1. And you can rename your tag. So if you go into edit tag, you can add units in here. Search for units. Okay. If I click in here, it'll let me change the tag name. This is my Spread It squad. I have more Spread It units to add in there. We'll make a Spread It team. How about that? Spread It team incoming. Alright. Pretty straightforward stuff. Now, the really nice part about this, let's go ahead and just get rid of the tags real quick. I'm going to go to available. And I'm going to rat myself out. In fact, let's look at this Trunks. Okay, I've needed to Dokkan Awaken this Trunks for a minute. Go to the little growth button up here at the top. It'll show his different Dokkan Awakening forms. It'll even show you all the stuff in there. You don't even have to go into training anymore. It's basically the Dokkan tab, the training tab's available through here, the Awakening tab's available through here, and hidden potentials available through here. So it's pretty straightforward. Pretty awesome stuff, to be honest with you. Okay? The only thing that does suck, and I'm kind of annoyed by this, and I really wish they would fix this. Okay, let's go back in here, grab Trunks, go to Growth, and I go to Training. If I back out of this, I'm back in Training. Notice it says Training Character. I'm not back in the character list. Personally, I would like it to go back to the character list, but that is just me. Yep, my Jiren's not awoken. I have some units that are not awoken. Fight me. Alright. That's that and my shame. On that similar notion, let's look at Giru. What is he bitching about? Okay. For intermediates. Oh my god. English. Super Saiyan Trunks. Sensing a great energy. Dokkan Awaken this character. I know I should. I know I should. Whatevs. Fight me. After Dokkan Awakening, shows you what his stats are. Oh, I'm sorry, before Dokkan Awakening. Okay. Actually, I think he's just reversed. Isn't he just reversed? Anyway, it'll take you to his event, and there you could do Dokkan Awakening. So basically, what it'll do is it'll bitch at you every day and say, "Hey, you don't have this unit Dokkan Awakened. Get off your ass." Giru is annoying, but Giru is also right. I need to get off my ass. So, pretty straightforward stuff, guys. There's a lot of new stuff in here. We'll have an even bigger update with 4.10 coming probably next month, if I had to guess. But maybe even later this month. We'll have to get it before we get the next Dual Dokkan Fest. So we'll see when that drops. Wink, wink. Hint, hint. We've talked about that ad nauseum. Let's talk about the new units coming to Dokkan Battle, because we could talk about the new app stuff all day and all night. But I think you get the concept. It's pretty straightforward stuff once you start farting around with it, and it's pretty nice. Now, what you're probably here for, okay? The new units, and I apologize because the way this is set up, it's cutting them off. That's okay. We'll go through them one by one. First things first, the greatest unit ever in the history of Dokkan Battle, Botamagetta. But what's awesome about this guy, so he Dokkan Awakens from the old SR Batamo, which to me is awesome. Like, I'm guessing he's probably going to be a featured SR in the next banner. That's just a thing, and I'm okay with that, because once he Dokkans, he's going to Dokkan into this farmable unit, and yes, this unit is farmable. What do we need for the Dokkan Awakening? Is it just a Z Awakening? It's not a Dokkan, it's just a Z Awakening. Okay. Is that... I guess it is. That's weird. Sure. It's a Z Awakening from the SR. Good for them. Alright. And that is awesome because we are actually getting an SSR Botamagetta. I joked about this back when the Tournament of Power dropped. I'm like, Botamagetta, when? Well, apparently Botamagetta is Dokkan Global exclusive. Let's look at his Dokkan Awakened form. Which, yes, they have a Dokkan Awakened form. And I'm sorry, that art is actually pretty hilariously awesome. I love that art. Alright. N-type key plus 2 HP attack and defense, 90%. So he ain't no joke. He's a good battlefield sub-leader. Okay? Super attack level. Botamagetta special. Causes supreme damage to the enemy and raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. Yup. Tenacious Duo. Attack and defense 100%. Guard activated against all attacks when HP is 80% or below. So he ain't no joke. Old boy ain't no slouch. Old boys, plural, I guess. Ain't no slouch. Tough as nails, in fighter, more than meets the eye, rival duo, tournament of power, warrior of Universe 6, and fierce battle. Yeah, boys got fierce battle. That's actually pretty hysterically awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty hysterically awesome. Let's look at his super attack real quick. Oh. So, pretty sweet super attack. I'm going to watch that again without audio. Just because I think the audio is distracting. Alright, there we go. So, that's pretty awesome. I won't lie. I mean, it's not the greatest super attack we've ever seen, but I like it. It's good enough for a unit of that caliber. So, Tiwar Bota Magetta. Who would have ever thought that was actually coming to Dokkan Battle? I called this one last night. Champa is getting his Dokkan Awakening. So if I pull one more of him, we're getting that that Rainbow Star, that Rainbow Champa. Yeah. Rainbow Champa incoming. All right. Universe 6, Category 3, HP Attack and Defense, 120%. He's a 120% lead for Universe 6 category. And they've just loaded down the Universe 6 category. It is pretty despicable now. I won't lie. It is pretty awesome and pretty gruesome. Alright. Sphere of Destruction causes supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. I love greatly lowers defense. Universe 6 category allies attack key +2. I'm sorry, key +2 attack and defense 40%, medium chance of attack 200%. Now, that means that you don't know. He could hit for an insane amount, or he could hit like a flower. It's really hard to give this guy Kai's, knowing that his super attack could be anywhere between amazing and utter and sincere trash. But he becomes a really good support unit for this team, so that's awesome. Okay. Godly Power, Connoisseurs, The Innocents, More Than Meets the Eye, over 9,000, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. And he also gets an SA update. Let's take a look at that. Alright. Not the greatest super attack we've seen yet. I mean, it's just kind of average for... Yeah. It's kind of average for, you know, that level of character, but it's a thing, guys. Alright. Next, we have Final Form Frost. Finally getting an SSR. We were talking about this on stream last night, even though it was a wood plow stream. I think, personally, he is well overdue for this. Now, would I have preferred to have a First Form to Final Form? Absolutely. The whole transformation unit, that's what I would have preferred. But, can't be bad. He's finally got an SSR. He's finally getting the respect he deserves. SDR type, key +2 HP attack and defense, 70%. Then he Dokkan Awakens into Buff Frost. Okay? Full Power Frost. Now, we only saw Full Power Frost in the tournament for what? A few seconds before Frieza KO'd him? But, key +2 HP attack and defense, 90%. So another great sub-leader for your SDR team if you don't have one. Okay? Dirty Burst. Ew. I'm not sure I want to watch the SA animation on this guy. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. Okay? Balance of physical strength. Key +3 for 6 turns from the start of attack. Attack 120%. Defense 60% with a medium chance to stun the enemy when performing a super attack. Universe's most malevolent, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, Coward, Tournament of Power, Warrior of Universe 6, and Fierce Battle. And I'm sure he'll work on the Frieza Squad team, just because he has their Link skill. Not bad. Can't be mad at that at all. Attack 120% makes him very respectable, especially with supreme damage. Anything I'd say over 80% is very, very respectable. The fact that he has Ki +3 for 6 turns is really nice. He has good defense, and he's got a great attack. This guy will actually be really, really good. Really good. Let me see if I have his super attack. Yep, I do. There we go. The super attack's not groundbreaking by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, it works. It works. There we go. It'll look a little bit better when it's at one-time speed, but, you know, it gets the job done, guys. So, yeah, full power Frost. Who'd have thunk it? Looks like we have a farmable cell incoming again. Not such a bad deal. I forget what event that he comes from, but, you know, free-to-play cell, another free-to-play cell, is not a bad thing. Should be farmable for most of your units. That's handy-dandy. I swear to God I just said that. Whatever. Tech type, Ki +2 HP attack and defense 50%. Not the best, but not the worst. As far as free-to-play goes, it's actually really, really good. Super Kamehameha greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy. Evil Provocation. Extreme class allies, Ki +2, and attack and defense 30%. You know who I'm missing up in here? I just realized who I'm missing, and I think I pushed him off to the end. I'll do him at the very end. We'll go talk about him. All right. So we're getting a farmable cell. We're finally getting a Dokkan Awakening for this Boo right here. Okay. This Boo is finally getting a Dokkan Awakening. He awakens into this Boo right here. Physical type, Ki +2. HP attack and defense 70%. Not bad. Supreme damage lowers attack. Abnormal life force. Attack and defense 10%. Recovers 50 HP per Ki sphere obtained. Now that's handy. Another unit that recovers HP, but he's extreme fizz. So that's nice. Majin, brutal beatdown, innocence, metamorphosis, infinite regeneration, while standing tall, and shattering the limit. These units all seem to have really good link skills. Or at least pretty decent link skills. Okay. The attack and defense 10%. So he's still a nuker. Like, he's a nuker. You really gotta feed him well. You gotta pair these guys up with an orb changer to make them do any damage. You'd have to get at least, remember, when I say, you know, supreme damage and 80%, you gotta get at least 8 orbs to make him really start hitting worth a damn. But the fact he's got defense along with it is really handy. So he'll do a decent amount of tanking if you can get him to do a decent amount of damage. So, new awakening for Boo. The physical Super Boo, not bad, not a bad choice. Not bad at all. This Strength Goku is finally getting a Dokkan Awakening. That's super awesome. All types, Ki +2, HP attack and defense 50%. Supreme damage, no effects. Attack and defense plus 80%. We talked about that. That's respectable for supreme damage. That's actually becoming the norm. So anything under 80% now, I think it would just be tragically trash. Okay. Major Onslaught. Attack and defense 80% plus an additional attack 80% and defense 40% when facing 2 or more enemies. So he gets really powerful when he's up against 2 enemies. 160%. Do the math on that. So, yeah. He's a proper strength unit. All in the Family, Turtle School, Kamehameha, Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, Shattering the Limit. I think I'm going to have to do a damage test with this guy shortly. I think he's going to deserve a damage test soon. Okay? Here are the Christmas Trunks and Mai. They're just basically new Santoroshis. Increase super attack by 1 level. Addy, they are not what you said they were. You absolute troll. So yeah. we're going to get free to play one of these. They're going to be farmable, etc., etc. You know, pretty much the deal on these. They're just like the Santoro's from years prior. Not really all that special or new. All right. Now, the unit that I have neglected here is the big boss from the upcoming stuff. That is, of course, Tech Hit. Tech Hit. Universe 6 category. Key +2 HP attack and defense 140%. Now, Dokkan Awakens into this hit. And that card art, hold on. That card art is really nice. I think it's some of the best card art we've ever had from this guy. Universe 6 category. And I talked about it. I kind of hoped we didn't get it, but they bolstered this category enough. I think it's now viable. I think it's actually a good category. Universe 6 Key +3 HP attack and defense 170%. Or Universe Survival Saga. The very first double category lead on Global is it. We should have information on Gogeta Blue and Broly coming to JP here in just any day now. They're going to be double leader skill. This double leader skill is outstanding. Hit finally gets the respect he deserves. Look at that. Universe Survival Saga 150%. Universe 6. You could use him on either team. Now that does make Battlefield a little difficult to choose, but it depends upon who you pull in the new banner. That new banner is going to be stacked, guys. This is not a banner to pass up on. I say that, but this makes me believe that Gogeta and Broly might actually drop next week. I firmly believe that now. Because they only put this juicy stuff in the game when they're about to drop insane hype. So the first double category lead is a global exclusive. I don't want to hear anybody say Global Shaft on this banner at all. This banner's just not feed. Unless he's got like a 0.006% chance. I don't want to hear it. This is awesome. Immense damage. Long overdue with him. Medium chance to stun just like I wanted. Wipe out the target. Attacked enemies attack plus 20%. Wait. Attacked enemies attack 20% and defense 80% for 2 turns. What? Oh. Minus 20%. Jesus. I didn't see the little negative sign there. I'm like, what? That doesn't mean... What? So attacked enemies attack 20 and defense minus 80% for 2 turns. So he cripples the enemy. High chance to stun the attacked enemy for 1 turn. So basically, he can do a regular stun for 2 turns or a high chance to stun for 1 turn. That's awesome. Attack 120% when performing a super attack plus an additional attack 80% and attacks effective against all types when the targeted enemy is stunned. So, the way that's written, it sounds like the enemy already has to be stunned. But that kind of negates his effect as a stunner. I'd have to get more information on that. That sounds kind of odd. But, I mean, a 160% attack plus the crippling effects, this unit is stupid OP now. Use him in conjunction with another stunner. He is stupid OP. Okay? Stupid OP. Especially Extreme Tech. Yeah, I want this unit. I want this unit so badly. My tech team has a new MVP, 110%. Experienced fighters, Cold Judgment, Infighting, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, Warrior of Universe 6, and Fierce Battle. Let's look at his super attack, guys. There we go. Not the greatest super attack we've ever seen. Not really what we've recently been receiving, at least on JP. But, not a bad super attack by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, you know what I just realized at the end? So it is kind of a cheap effect. But notice the shoulders move as that kind of like walking away motion. Let me go back here. They do this kind of fade thing with his shoulders to make it look like he's like walking away in slow motion. I don't think it was super effective. It seems like one of those tricks that they thought would look really good and just kind of doesn't. But all in all, not a bad looking super attack. This unit is crazy good, guys. Summon for him. Summon for him. I'm saying it right now. I have 750 stones, give or take. So I'll be going after him pretty hardcore. And we're getting 40 more stones. In fact, I didn't discuss that. Should be live today. See you live today. No, because it wasn't in the doodad there. We should be getting. Let's see if there's new missions. I didn't even check. Let's just go ahead and close this up. I didn't check for new missions, and I generally make it a point to. So let's go check missions real quick. Okay. Supreme Kai Trials, special missions. Okay. So we're going to get tonight 40 more stones for those of us above 500 rank. Alright. Bunch of new missions here. Clear event once. Number 4. Clear Dokkan event 10 times. 3 Dragon Stones. So we got more free-to-play Dragon Stones. There's our Santoroshis. 10 Dragon Stones. Complete a colorful Christmas mission. Holy hell. Clear any stage 3 times. Look at it. Look at all these free-to-play Dragon Stones, guys. Incoming right now. Okay. So. Alright. So I may be wrong. It looks like that's Cell. I was wrong about Cell. Cell is the tournament reward. I'm sorry. Not free-to-play. I should have known that. I should have known that. Cell is the tournament reward. I can already hear people screaming at me in the comments section. Apologies, guys. Tournament reward. That's what he is. I forgot entirely about that. Okay. All right. So, we have our tournament coming up this weekend. It has not been announced yet, but we should have Bulma in the game right now. So that's pretty handy. Let's go up here, back up to the numbers. Here's all the tournament stuff. Is that it? Is that legitimately it? Says, okay, number 1, 2, 3, 4. So, when's the timeout date on this? Complete it and get rewards by 12/31. Gotcha. Okay. So, sorry, I hadn't checked these before. But, yeah, there we go, guys. Free-to-play Dragon Stones. Complete all the missions to get the Dragon Stones. So, lots of free-to-play Dragon Stones up for grabs, guys. Go grab them. Yeah. Lots of shit going on in the game right now. So, we're going to get all kinds of stuff. Here's our Santoroshis. That's just one Santoroshi. But I think he usually has this banner or whatever. Yeah, we'll talk about the banners when they drop. They are tentatively scheduled for... Trunks and Mai should be coming out tonight at... tomorrow night at Date Change. We'll be getting them. Cell is going to be in the data tomorrow, but he won't start until the tournament, which means tournament might kick off tomorrow night. Majin Buu's Dokkan Awakening is coming from the tournament, and Goku's Dokkan Awakening is coming from the tournament. It's usually how they do those things anyway. Hit and all that are slated for the 23rd. Okay? 23rd at 10:30 p.m., so usually the usual 1 a.m. drop time, if I had to guess. So, there you go, guys. A lot of shit coming. Sorry. It's hard to keep track of all this stuff, but a lot of shit coming. So, tournament hype. New missions probably coming out tonight. We'll probably get new login bonus starting tonight. Or actually tomorrow night, because that's when Trunks and Mai drop. So, yeah, tomorrow night, new stuff coming. We'll cover it all when it drops. Other than that, guys, that is the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I know it was a cumbersome one, but lots of hype shit. So, like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. Do that thing and that thing. And I will lay your ass out next time.